Hey folks, this is Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That
is the Terminator.
All styled and ready to go for a SmackDown Live Providence Chode Island review.
Gross.
That explains the smell. Anyway, speaking of smell, seriously, Rhode Island, I know you don't have much going on, but why not more energy?
Because there was some bullshit happening in the ring.
There was some bullshit happening. We will get to that. You must not hindrance his genderance. That was a celebration. And a guy that looked really nervous on drums. Yes. Guys, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right?
I have no idea if I am doing this right. I honestly don't know what I'm doing right now, but whatever the hell.
Just now picturing a bunch of Apu's out there doing that. Yeah.
In WWE, I understand that you wanted to push him and get into the Indian market, but could you explain to us what the hell these dances are? The songs? With a cultural significance? Because if you want us to have some kind of, vested interest in your champion, you should probably explain what the fuck is going on first.
I've seen some Bollywood horror movies, and I can tell you I don't understand Indian culture. I don't. I'm sure they're great. I just don't understand them at all. But I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, they do... Good for them. They looked like they were having fun, and if it means a lot to Jinder, who, by the way, is Canadian, then good for him. Obviously, the same...
Be proud to be Canadian.
Well, of course.
It's the birthplace of some of the best wrestlers.
And it's also the birthplace of Justin Bieber.
Some of the best wrestlers.
This is true. I'm just saying that they still have to apologize for Justin Bieber. But, moving on from that, I agree with you about they should have invested interest in him, or we should have invested interest in him, but we don't, and hopefully this thing will end. We will get to our some. I'm going to
drop the beat.
I'm going to try that again, but this time
in English.
Yes. SummerSlam predictions will be coming up right after this. Nakamura, he's got to win.
Yes,
that's just really it.
Yep.
Really it. Becky and Natty, probably with the best match of the night. It was given some good time. The women looked good.
Yeah.
Of course. And can actually really wrestle. And that's always a good combination. Sometimes you flip those around. They can really wrestle and they look good. I mean, Becky just, I was fine. I was fine while Becky was, I was not fine at all. Natty, of course, hitting the sharpshooter. I love Natty. I'm just saying, it's like I've been saying that for a while. Naomi was on commentary. Naomi, I'm sure you are a very nice person. That was shit commentary.
Yes. That was almost as bad as Booker T.
But we know people like Booker T can't be good on commentary. Triple H reference.
You're great in the ring, but stay off the mic. Please.
Go ahead.
I mean, unless you get more of a, experience.
Or isn't fed so much BS lines?
Yeah.
On commentary.
I mean, it'd be great to have a woman on commentary like Renee.
Yeah. Not Lita. I mean, even though Lita and JR are going to call the Mae Young Classic, which will be up here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Renee, I don't know if we're going to review that, though.
I mean, hell, there's someone that we could switch out on Raw.
You think Charlie might be maybe good on commentary? I don't know how big of a wrestling fan she is.
They could definitely try having Charlie on, say, SmackDown's commentary and Renee on Raw's commentary. Just swap out Booker and you're good to go.
I'm just thinking...
Booker can't speak with shit, but that's for Raw.
And neither can Byron. I'm thinking about Charlie smacking it down now.
Nice.
Yes. But moving on from that, Tamina and Lana. I mean, what? You really shouldn't say to a Snuka that no one sees you because we know what happens with a Snuka and women. I mean, we do. Anyway, moving on from that.
Goddamn terrifying.
It is. I do hope that this leads to Tamina, A, not getting injured, and B, that she means something in the ring. She's not going to mean anything in the ring. Lana, get Lana back to being a manager. Just do. And how she was dressed, though, tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice.
But more in terms of what's actually going on. If Lana's going to focus on managing Tamina, that will give Tamina a little bit more interest, I guess.
I mean, it will give her twice the interest that we have in her now, except 2 times 0.
Beauty and the Yeast.
Oh, that's why they're chafing. Anyway, so, what were the Usos and Daniel Bryan doing?
I have no idea.
And we'll move on. Gable versus Rusev. Well, Gable won by DQ, and then Gable got KO'd. He did hit a nice...
At least we think he got DQ. It was so unforgettable.
Yes. It was just not good. It was just not. It was not worth remembering at all. And that said, but he did hit a nice belly to belly suplex.
Hug.
The hugplex. And of course, if you say Orton's name, he appears with an Arquo. It's raining.
RKO out of nowhere.
Or
because the cameraman wasn't looking.
He was focused on Rusev in his
Does
Bulgarian
he come
bowl.
from the camera?
His sperm viper does.
Gross.
So, why did they promote Raw's main event when they already have enough of their matches on SmackDown to promote? Like, really? Honestly. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Styles apologizes to Shane. Ashley was fine during this segment. She was not fine during this segment. She liked Shane a lot. Anyway, then Owens was brilliant here, by the way.
Yeah.
I won't do anything to you.
And Shane McMahon not buying any of that bullshit because of who his dad is. It was me, Austin.
Oh, son of a bitch. Anyway, God, that was so terrible. This storyline went nowhere. Obviously, it ended with Styles getting caught red-handed. Shout out to What a Maneuver on Twitter. That was great. It was good stuff. Owens is probably going to lose, but we'll get to our predictions later.
Yep.
Kofi and Woods, it figures that Woods would be specialized in tag teaming versus the Usos.
Well, I mean, he is part of a tag team that has the longest reigning championship.
Yes.
And that is only what we're talking about.
Yes, of course. No one would ever make any kind of bad jokes. Moving on from that. I thought you were going to lead away in case I got struck by lightning. So the Usos won. Decent match. It wasn't a bad match.
Fine.
Yeah, it was. This is fine. Like the White House currently. Fashion Peaks. No, not fine. Fashion Peaks, the doppelgangers thing was great.
Good.
Oh my god, that was great. That was, the fake
Razor Ramon and Diesel.
Bob Backlund on the thing, Boogeyman there, and a picture of Michael P.S. Hayes on the typewriter. Because that's about the last time Michael Hayes was relevant, is when the typewriter was popular.
Yep.
So, that was good, though, and we're going to, I guess in 2 weeks they're returning, and I'm not sure with the font what's going to happen. I don't think it's any more Fashion Peaks. Guys, just make it Sanity or make it a reunite Harper and Rowan. You've kind of dragged this out enough. I enjoy the Fashion
The reason
Files.
why it's going to be returning after a couple weeks. One, they need to make sure that whatever tag team they bring up from NXT,
if they do,
yes, if they do, isn't injured, and then
Brooklyn.
also is able to rest up, recover, be ready to go.
True enough. And that's if AOP doesn't injure them or themselves.
But they're good at writing that.
They
are the authors of pain, after all.
Masters of Botch. So, I agree with you, and I mean, it should be kind of fun. Hopefully, it'll be good. And then Jinder versus Cena, which was You had the Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan test of strength.
Except unlike Ultimate Warrior, Cena was carrying the match.
Hogan carried that match, though. I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no one compares to the Ultimate Warrior in this because, Jinder's just not. It's not working, guys. It has not worked.
Yeah, and I think they've realized that.
Yeah, because he's lost. He lost clean last week. He almost lost clean this week.
Yep.
Corbin runs down, and then.
Yeah.
Could have cashed in right there instead of leaving the ring.
He debated it. He was holding his briefcase towards the ref, and then backed away, realizing maybe I should save that for SummerSlam. Because that would be the smart idea.
But then we had him go halfway up the ramp, come back. I'm going to cash it in. But, wait, Cena's going to be behind me. No, he's not. Oh, yes,
God, he's behind me.
Oh, but I couldn't see him. And then somehow Corbin was able to hit him, and then rolled up 1, 2, 3.
And so,
well,
my predictions were correct.
You did call a failed cash in. I will give you mass credit for that.
But I was expecting that to happen at SummerSlam,
or maybe at the SmackDown after SummerSlam,
Yeah.
where it'd be a hotter crowd. And all due respect to Providence and all the people of Rhode Island, I'm sorry, that really shouldn't have happened there. I'm just
and honestly, I know it was going to be a field cash-in, and I'm sorry, Ashley, but it was doomed to happen because it wasn't quite his time yet. But the way they did it today was embarrassing.
yeah. I mean, go
I
ahead.
know that they need to see more passion from Baron Corbin.
Or any.
Or I mean, not creative. I mean, creative probably seen his passion. If they let him be him, then maybe there's more to it. But right now, the way creative has him, it's not working. I think that's the reason for the change. They may end up sending him back down to NXT.
No. Here's what's going to happen. This is what I think. And I agree with everything you're saying. This is what I think is going to happen.
I agree with everything you're saying, but you're wrong.
No, you're not wrong. This is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to offer the counterpoint. I think this is a way. If Corbin has any heat on him, because of rumors online, I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with Meltzer.
I mean, it could be worse. He could be like Big Cass.
With his moves?
Yeah, Trump supporter.
It's true enough. I mean, yeah, Big Cass is shit for that. But anyway, here's the positive. Corbin's fired up, angry at Cena.
Yes.
Beats the living, holy motherfucking hell out of Cena. Beats him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's going to go to Raw soon, possibly the Raw after SummerSlam. That's a way to send him off. And then Cena can get attacked by somebody in the four-way that say didn't win the title, and they're just upset Cena's going to be here to take their spot. So, okay, beats him up.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think Corbin, that's the positive. The one positive they have.
Or, alternatively, Cena wins because Corbin disqualifies himself for grabbing weapons and beating the living shit out of him.
I mean, I like that too. I like that. But SmackDown, C.
Senor.
I mean, C. It just that's what it was. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Because the cash-in got
Phil
people...
Cash-in would have been much better at SummerSlam.
Kind of like how the Cruiserweight title win would have been
Because
better.
my whole headcanon that was going, I was like, here's the perfectly laid out plan. Here's what would be absolutely epic for all parties involved, except for gender. Sorry.
You suck.
Corbin beats Cena at SummerSlam. Nakamura beats Jinder. And Corbin loses to Nakamura when he cashes in.
Yeah.
But no.
You had to.
You fucked it up again.
You did. That's why SmackDown gets a C.
Yeah.
And it's not that they played it safe with the matches and stuff like that for SummerSlam. You know, to not get anybody hurt, but to get some good action in and this kind of stuff. But they play it safe. The women had the best match of the night.
Yeah.
What
What a surprise.
Right?
The women are very good wrestlers.
And hot. They are. They're both.
Yeah.
They are. But 205 Live. Alexander and Grand Metalik, who's kind of gaining weight, maybe, or his outfit's getting smaller. One of the two.
Grand Muffalick.
Versus Tony Nese's abs and Drew Gulak.
Yes. Drew Gulak, class president.
I will not let problems fly around here. So it was a decent match. It was a good tag match. Cedric is just on a whole different level. I mean, everybody else did well. I mean, I don't.
Cedric and Nese put on a great show together.
Gulak is there,
And they're complete opposites, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Cedric's wearing the red and black tights. Nese
The white,
wearing white and blue. It's like polar opposites, but one's the good guy, one's the bad.
And they have perfectly carved out characters like that.
And Nese has perfectly carved out abs.
Tony needs his abs.
I'm pretty jealous of that.
I don't
But
think.
then again, I got myself a 12-pack of beer.
I don't think. See, I'm just out
Abs
of
of
shape
flab, ladies. I'm single.
He is, and he will land the pretty
move
long way
forward.
before that. Move anyway.
Yeah.
Where am I moving to? Oh, the next match.
Hello!
So, I like the tag match. Though.
Yeah.
I like that. Mustafa Ali,
Fabulous.
Ali Ababa versus She Wants to D Brian Kendrick.
Yes.
It was okay.
Put on a great show. The Brian Kendrick knows how to show the whole psychology of the plotline with Jack Gallagher.
And then
And then Gentlemanly Rage himself arrives, and he must ask,
you a question.
yes, which is, do you feel pain?
Do you bleed?
Yeah.
So it was good. It was
Yes.
good. And it adds spice to the feud that will. I guess Kendrick's going to challenge him to a duel. I think. I'm not sure because Kendrick is kind of out of breath. But I like it.
Yep.
I like it. It's giving a side to Gallagher. He's not just a happy-go-lucky guy. He's upset. It's adding a little bit of edge to a character. Making a guy that, is not just cookie cutter, giving him a bit of an edge. You should have done that with Roman.
Yeah.
But, moving on. Daivari versus Swan. Wait, did you want to say more about Gallagher?
No.
Okay. Daivari versus Swan. Decent. TJP injured? I mean, he came out on crutches. I don't think so, because I think they would have announced it. I hope he's not injured. I do follow TJP on Twitter.
Yeah.
Didn't think...
It's plot.
I hope so. I mean, because TJP's awesome. But it was decent. Daivari getting a win like that doesn't hurt him, because he's a heel. He's supposed to kind of cheat to win.
Yeah.
So, that was good. And then the Tozawa celebration. I did not think this Titus thing would work. But it has.
Also, can someone explain to me what this is? Like, is that the...
I think it's a Florida Gator thing.
Yeah. I am a little bit of water at the bottom of a vase.
All about that
Have
base.
fun on seeing that.
Yeah. All about that base.
Yeah.
About that base. Anyway, Neville. Who is Neville, according to you, Chris?
He's Vegeta.
He is the hype.
Yes. Think about it. Short, temperamental, acts like royalty. He's Vegeta.
He is Vegeta. And
Which makes Tozawa Son Goku.
Son Goku. Now we must kill Son Goku. Anyway.
Man!
And good luck on hearing that. I will give a I will give a B minus to 205 Live, which is kind of like a standard grade. I think we've only given it a C grade ever once. It was good stuff. The crowd was dead, but it's just
What do you expect?
they got to put 205 Live before SmackDown. They got to do it. Anyway, so that's what we got to say about Providence, SmackDown Live Edition. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link is in the description. This has been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That.
Who's the Durbinator?
And watch for the SummerSlam predictions after this.
Yes.
Short message.
Cabbage.